extreme hold, resist for 48 hours, all night long. Studio line Indestructible from L'Oreal Paris.
Long hair can look great. For men, however, maintaining a long hairstyle can be a bit of a chore. That's why Liezel visited the expert in Sea Point for styling advice, starting with the perfect cut.
More and more men are opting to keep their hair longer. But what in fact goes into styling and grooming longer hair, especially when it comes to our male counterparts? So I'm here with Terence from Terence International to give Dean some advice on how to manage his longer hair. Nice to see you, Terence. Hey, Dean. What are we doing with Dean's hair and how can he manage it better?
Well, a lot of guys would like to wear their hair longer because I think they were stuck in a rut with these short looks, and I think it's great, but a lot of them don't know how to manage these looks. I'll show him a couple of techniques and also use an extreme gel to just shape it back, and I think it will be fantastic to style, easy for him.
Yes.
And also just, he's got great facial features, but it doesn't come through at all with this look. So we're going to change all of that.
Terence, I'm going to leave you to do all the work. I'll just be your assistant or on standby here. What's the first step with Dean's hair?
Well, I think the next step is definitely to go through for a shampoo, and we're going to give him a nice massage so he's relaxed, so when we do the cut, he really enjoys that.
Timing's everything, so here's a tip. Start growing your hair in winter when cooler weather prevents a sweaty head. Hair grows about ½ an inch a month, so you'll have your new look by spring.
Liezel, I've just shampooed there. Obviously, the first thing is to comb the hair through to ensure that there's no knots, because with this texture, they can get very knotty and matted like a dread would do, and that would be impossible to get out. So from there, we're going to move on and do the shape. I'm going to do a square layering cut technique and shape a little bit of the length off, and I'll also work it through a bit of texture, and from there, you'll be able to style it so much easier. So we're going to get going straight away.
Texturizing or layering, like Terence is doing, allows different styling options and prevents poufing, especially great if your hair is curly.
Now, what's this technique that you are using on his hair?
Well, this specific technique is called point cutting, and the point cutting allows you to have layers that fall through softly, and it actually makes it much easier to manage. So it's still quite a precision cut, because we are using guidelines, and from there, the layers are cut very, very accurately.
Terence, I noticed you're cutting off quite a bit of Dean's hair. What's the reason for that?
Well, a lot of people get nervous when you cut off into the layers, but what they don't realize, that doesn't necessarily make you lose your length. A lot of people are so afraid of losing their length. But in this particular case, we are cutting a little bit of length off, but quite a bit of the layers, so that there's more control. Because if you have flat one length hair, it often just hugs itself to the scalp, and it's very difficult to manage.
Terence, how much of the L'Oreal Indestructible gel do you use for Dean's hair?
Well, we use like a coin size, not too much. Rub it through your hands thoroughly, and then scrape it through the hair. And it actually just holds it. And that's basically it. It gives it a nice masculine feel. And obviously a lot of guys feel when their hair is longer, it could look very feminine. But when you look at this, it's got a nice masculine feel, but it's got a unique, different look. That's it.
Wow.
If you usually go for a full-on haircut every 4 weeks, push it to every 6 for long hair. But remember to clean up your neck and sideburns. Also use a dab of L'Oreal Paris Studio Line Indestructible Gel daily to maintain the look. Stay with Expresso and SABC3.